Hello, 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 all you beautiful, soulful prosperity speakers. I want to speak to you today about my blog this week. I wrote about remembering who you are. And then I realized that I've come across this, coming back into remembering who I am. I gave a whole bunch of tips on how to tap back into that energy of remembering who you are, getting into nature, journaling, meditation, just creating quiet space, doing things that you love, things that bring you joy, things that light you up, the things you did when you were young that brought you joy. Definitely spark that memory of who you are. But first, we have to be asking the question, right? We have to be asking the question of who am I? Whoa. And then I realized that I have been on this journey of trying to figure out who am I for the past 28 years or so. So many of you know my story about what I've went through in my 20s. And as soon as I got off the streets and was pregnant with my eldest daughter, Olivia, I immediately began to seek the answer to who am I. I don't think I was seeking it actively for a really long time. I believe, I was struggling with the question, but there's a difference between asking, who am I? Why am I here? What is my purpose? And recently, I have realized that when you are actually doing the research and studying and finding all the things that connect you to exactly who you are, then you really, really start to get the answers. And so this is what's happened to me recently. I stumbled upon human design in several different ways. It came across to me. And wow, I mean, this whole concept of human design, describing your profile lines, you get 2 lines of profile. I'm a 5-1 generator. And this completely validated so much of what I have been through in my life. And so on the 5-1 profile, people project onto you. You fall from grace. You're a natural leader. You can't even help it. Ooh, I try not to be in charge and lead. It's just such a part of who I am. And that's more of the 5 line. And then the 1 line, which is my unconscious line, is the investigator. And so I'm realizing that I am finally on this journey. I'm literally spent half of my day learning and studying and taking new classes and new programs. And so this is just so amazing when you can find these things that speak to you and validate your instincts, things that you have been doing instinctually. And so many things that I do are so instinctual, but nobody else really does the same. And I guess I just don't have a lot of 5-1 type people in my life. Now I can't wait to find out if I have more. And the fact that I was doing so much of this, and there's a deep loneliness that comes with my personality profile along that, according to human design. And I am just scratching the surface. But not only that, it completely validates why I'm a great coach. I am a great coach. I am a powerful coach. I have already 10x'd one company, went from 30 million to nearly 300 million. I built an ethos that people did not want to leave, an environment that people thrived in and loved each other and supported each other. And this is because of who I am. And so now that I've been so committed, so dedicated to doing this work, to finding the answers to who I am, why am I here, what is my purpose, what am I meant to do, I realize I am not just grandiose or narcissistic, which my children have told me I am conceited. But this is really what I'm meant to do. This is what I'm meant to be. I'm meant to learn and then bring this information to the world. Wow, this is so awesome. This is so great. And so those of you tuning in at another time, today is, I don't know, August 28th. I'm actually headed to Nashville today. I'm going to bathe in creativity. I want to go be in the energy of these singers, songwriters, creatives that have just told the world, I don't care what it is that you think I should be. This is what I want to do. This is what makes me happy. This is what lights me up. Because at 53, I have tapped into that energy. So I can't wait to be around people much younger than me from all different kinds of walks of life who are committed to doing what lights them up and what makes them truly happy and what really matters and what serves their purpose and what fulfills them. Us business owners and entrepreneurs, we are so busy chasing the deal, chasing the money, chasing the notoriety, the power, the clout, whatever, all the things that come with being a business owner or an entrepreneur, that we forget to focus on what truly matters, on what lights us up. Guys, I don't know if you can tell how good I am feeling. I mean, I am in my power. I am 100% in my power today. Feeling invincible, anti-fragile, and knowing that I am fully supported and fully loved by the universe, and that I get to create the life that I desire. And it's now I am seeing that the life that I desire is actually what I am destined to be. So every time we're spending our days and we're putting our priorities on the things that do not light us up, that aren't the things that truly matter to us, aren't the things that bring us joy, we are actually working against the life that we were destined to have. And not only that, we are only using the smallest part of our brain and our imagination and our creativity. And so the more that we focus on this expansion, on opening up the potential and opening up the opportunity, the greater our destiny becomes. So powerful. Such good stuff. You're going to be hearing a lot more from me on human design. And anything else, I'm just going to keep studying, keep learning, keep bringing the information, keep putting it out there. I don't care how many people are listening. I know that I am speaking to at least one person hearing me right now, that this is going to impact your life. This is going to change your destiny from a life by default to knowing that you have the opportunity to live a life by design. And what happens too with business owners and entrepreneurs, and this happened to me in the real estate industry, and it's not that I regret my 28 years. It gave me the most amazing foundation to build on for the rest of my journey, right? But I spent so much time, I outgrew that role a long time ago. And I stayed out of fear of starting over, out of fear of disappointing people, out of fear of losing my persona. And so I pray that this reaches who it needs to reach. And if you tuned in, you were meant to hear this. And so again, us business owners and entrepreneurs, we will end up getting stuck because we've already gone so far building this and we've already gone so far building that. And it doesn't necessarily mean you have to change your business or change your career to tap into that full potential and to tap into your full destiny, but maybe it does, right? But just begin asking and seeking, not just asking, who am I and why am I here? And by the way, if you're not asking this, there's a very good chance that you are in mediocrity. If you really feel this is everything that life is supposed to be bringing me, I honestly believe you are selling yourself short. If there's anything that I can do, if you want to explore this conversation more, if you want to talk how to get more time back in your business and in your life so that you can reinvest in yourself and doing the things that truly matter and that light you up, jennifermara.com/schedule. Thank you so much for tuning into Soulful Prosperity, and I hope you have a beautiful weekend. I am so excited for Nashville. I'm sure you'll be seeing pictures and posts of my adventures, soaking up the energy, using these creatives, these super talented people as my muse. Thank you for tuning in.